over 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Yet, less than 0.5% of marine habitats are protected, compared with 11.5% of global land habitats. Our oceans and coasts are facing unprecedented pressure from threats such as climate change, marine debris, and habitat destruction.
The challenges that are facing the ocean today in terms of pollution and extraction. This idea that the ocean has always been this vast bounty of resources for us to take from, and that whatever we did to the ocean didn't have an impact. I think that the trends and the scientific information that we're getting today is certainly showing that that's not true anymore. Every state is an ocean state. We are truly all connected. Our ocean is the lifeblood of our planet, and we must take action to make sure that we're healthy. It's not for the planet's sake on its own. It's pretty selfish. It's about making sure that we are healthy and that we have an appropriately healthy place to live, not only for this current generation, but for future generations.
By 2010, 80% of all people will live within 60 miles of the coast. 80% of all pollution in seas and oceans comes from land-based activities. In response to these threats, coastal and ocean managers are turning to marine protected areas, or MPAs, as an important management tool for conserving coastal and ocean ecosystems while sustaining the varied human uses they support. MPAs are special places in the ocean where resources are protected by laws or regulations.
As people study the ocean, especially scientists, we're finding the ocean is changing in ways that cause concern. The ocean is changing dramatically as the world warms. The scientific community began to study marine protected areas as a tool for managing the oceans, and that research through time became very compelling.
MPAs are not a new concept. They exist in all regions within the United States, but are prevalent along the West Coast. In 1999, California passed the Marine Life Protection Act, becoming the first state in the U.S. to establish a comprehensive system of offshore protected areas.
We previously had almost 20 different types of marine protected areas, and it was difficult to track. Resource managers themselves said, this is confusing, we need to simplify. So we simplified it. We simplified it down to 3 different classifications: reserve, park, and conservation area. A reserve essentially is an area where you cannot extract anything, not just living marine resources, but also geological and cultural resources. A park is an area where you can't extract anything commercially, and there may be some restrictions on the take of or extraction of resources on a recreational basis. And then a conservation area is some combination of commercial and or recreational extractive limitations.
Studies show that protecting critical marine habitats, such as warm and cold water coral reefs, seagrass beds, and mangroves, can dramatically increase fish size and quantity.
There are a number of benefits that marine protected areas offer to not only to the ocean environment, but to users of the ocean environment. Marine protected areas are a management tool. They're one of many. They aren't, as some people might call them, the answer to all of our problems, But there are certainly times where marine protected areas are a tool that we should be utilizing.